21. Old country legends you didn't know passed away. Welcome to Uncovered Tinseltown. Uncovered. What if we told you that some of country music's biggest legends never truly got the recognition they deserve? From Wayland Holyfield's unsung contributions to the heart of country songwriting to Toby Keith's explosive rise and powerful anthems that defined a generation, these artists' stories might not be as well known as you think. But here's the big question. Are we overlooking the untold truths behind their success? Watch on and get ready to be shocked. Like, comment, and subscribe to dive deep into the real stories of Tinseltown's music icons. Tommy Cash. Tommy Cash, born on April 5, 1940 in Dyess, Arkansas, was a country singer-songwriter who gained recognition as the younger brother of the legendary Johnny Cash. Though Tommy's career never reached the heights of his brother's fame, he carved his own path in country music, contributing to the genre with his heartfelt songs and distinct vocal style. He initially pursued music in his teens, but it wasn't until the 1960s that he began to make a name for himself in the country music scene. Tommy's breakthrough came in 1965 when he signed with Musicor Records, leading to the release of his debut album. His most famous hit, Six White Horses, released in 1969, paid tribute to the tragic deaths of John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King Jr. Over the next decade, Tommy released several successful singles and albums, including One Song Away and Rise and Shine, which earned him recognition within the country music community. His blend of traditional country sounds with his unique storytelling ability made him a beloved figure, though he was often overshadowed by the immense success of his older brother. In addition to his music career, Tommy appeared in several films and continued to perform well into his later years. His final performances took place in 2016. Tommy Cash passed away on September 13, 2024, at the age of 84. His death went largely under the radar for many fans, but his contributions to country music remain significant. Tommy's legacy endures not only as Johnny Cash's brother, but also as a dedicated artist who helped shape the sound of country music. Luke Bell. Luke Bell, born in Lexington, Kentucky, and raised in Cody, Wyoming, was an emerging star in the honky-tonk and country music scene, known for his raw talent and distinctive yodeling style. Bell's love for traditional country music was evident in his songwriting, which blended the classic sounds of outlaw country with a modern sensibility that resonated with fans of all ages. His music was often described as a throwback to the golden era of country, with lyrics that reflected deep emotions and personal stories. Bell made a name for himself in the early 2010s after moving to Austin, Texas, where he recorded his first album and produced a sound that was immediately recognizable for its authenticity and charm. His breakout came in 2016 with the release of his self-titled album, which solidified his place in the growing revival of traditional honky-tonk music. Bell's performances were known for their energy and his ability to connect deeply with audiences, making him a beloved figure in the country music community. However, Bell's promising career was marred by personal struggles. He battled severe bipolar disorder, and in 2022, his mental health challenges became even more apparent after he disappeared from Tucson, Arizona. Tragically, Luke Bell was found dead on August 26, 2022, at the age of 32, with fentanyl poisoning being the official cause of death. His passing, although not widely covered in the media, marked the loss of a talented artist who brought authenticity and passion back to the country genre. Bell's music continues to inspire those who cherish the roots of country and honky-tonk music, and his legacy lives on through his songs. John Prine. John Prine, born on October 10, 1946 in Maywood, Illinois, is widely regarded as one of the most influential songwriters of his generation. His music, deeply rooted in folk country and Americana, touched upon themes of love-lost politics and the everyday struggles of life, always with a unique blend of wit and poignancy. Prine's debut album, John Prine, 1971, was an immediate success, earning him critical acclaim for its raw, honest songwriting. Tracks like Sam Stone and Angel from Montgomery became instantly iconic, showcasing his ability to capture the human condition with compassion and humor. Prine's music, which blended folk and country with a sharp social commentary, resonated with a wide range of listeners from working-class folk to seasoned musicians. His songs have been covered by many famous artists, including Bonnie Raitt, Johnny Cash, and Miranda Lambert. Over the years, Prine's style evolved, but his commitment to heartfelt storytelling and deep emotional resonance remained the hallmark of his work. He continued to create music that spoke to the issues of the time, including the Vietnam War, social justice, and personal hardship. Throughout his career, Prine garnered numerous accolades, including 2 Grammy Awards and the prestigious Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. In 2020, as he prepared to release new music, the world was shocked by the news that he had contracted COVID-19. On April 7, 2020, Prine passed away from complications related to the virus at the age of 73, just days after being hospitalized. John Prine's death was a massive loss to the music world. His songwriting legacy lives on through his extensive catalog, which continues to influence artists across genres. Known for his humility, humor, and ability to connect with audiences on a deeply personal level, Prine's work will remain a cornerstone of American music for generations to come. Justin Townes, Earl. Justin Townes Earl. Born on January 4, 1982 in Nashville, Tennessee, was a gifted singer, songwriter, and musician known for his unique blend of Americana folk and country music. The son of renowned country musician Steve Earle, Justin carved out his own place in the music world, establishing a sound distinct from his father's. Justin's career began to gain traction with the release of his debut EP Yuma in 2007, which introduced his talent for blending personal storytelling with a variety of musical influences from folk to blues and country. His breakthrough came with the release of Midnight at the Movies 2009, an album praised for its soulful depth and intricate songwriting. Justin's lyrics often explored themes of heartache, personal struggle, and redemption, showcasing his ability to capture raw emotional moments in ways that resonated deeply with his audience. His music was not only a reflection of his own life, but also of the broader human experience. Hits like Harlem River Blues and Mama's Eyes gained widespread attention and solidified his place within the Americana and country music scenes. Despite his critical success, Justin's life was marked by struggles with addiction, a battle he faced from a young age. His personal demons often found their way into his music, which made his art feel all the more poignant and relatable. In 2020, Justin Townes Earl tragically passed away from an accidental overdose at the age of 38. His death was a profound loss to the music community, and his passing highlighted the ongoing struggles that many artists face with substance abuse. Justin's legacy, however, endures through his music, which continues to inspire and connect with listeners. His raw honesty and vulnerability, both in his lyrics and performances, solidified his place as one of modern country and Americana's most cherished voices. His work is a testament to his talent, and his influence on the genre remains immeasurable. Larry Collins. Larry Collins, born on August 7, 1944 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, was a pioneering figure in the rockabilly and country music scene. He rose to fame as part of the Collins Kids, a duo formed with his sister Lori Collins, which became a sensation in the 1950s. The duo's energetic performances and unique blend of rockabilly and country influences earned them a spot on the popular television shows Town Hall Party and the Grand Ole Opry. Their catchy tunes, like Hoy Hoy and Beetlebug Bob, quickly made them household names, and the sibling duo became one of the most influential acts of their time. Larry was not only a talented guitarist, but also an innovator in his field. His playing style was highly influenced by his mentor, the legendary Joe Mathis, and his fast-paced, intricate guitar work became a signature feature of the Collins Kids. Their music helped shape the early years of rockabilly, and their influence can still be felt in the rockabilly genre today. After the duo split in 1961, Larry continued to perform and write music, carving out a successful solo career. He also co-wrote Delta Dawn, a song that would later become a major hit for Helen Reddy, and co-penned "You're the Reason God Made Oklahoma," which gained recognition from multiple country artists. In the 1990s, Larry reunited with Lori for several rockabilly revival concerts, and they continued to perform together until Lori's death in 2018. Larry Collins passed away on January 5, 2024, at the age of 79. His contributions to rockabilly and country music remain a cornerstone of the genre, and his innovative guitar playing continues to inspire musicians to this day. The Collins kids may have been overshadowed by the mainstream country music acts, but their impact on the genre is undeniable, and Larry Collins' legacy lives on through his music. Chad Morgan. Chad Morgan, born on January 28, 1933, in Scrubby Creek, Queensland, Australia, was a beloved country singer and comedian who achieved immense popularity in the Australian entertainment scene. Morgan, known affectionately as the Sheik of Scrubby Creek, made a significant mark with his comedic country songs and his unmistakable stage persona, which was characterized by his prominent teeth and distinct charm. His music blended traditional country western and folk elements with a unique brand of Australian humor, creating a sound and style that endeared him to audiences across Australia and beyond. His career began in the 1950s, after a motorcycle accident left him unable to perform physical labor, prompting him to pursue music. He launched his career with a humorous take on country music, which soon made him a household name. Morgan's early success in the Australian country scene was propelled by his live performances, and his distinctive voice and playful lyrics made him a favorite among fans. In the 1960s, he gained national recognition after releasing several successful albums with songs like "The Sheik of Scrubby Creek," becoming anthems in Australian country music. Despite facing health setbacks, including a stroke at the age of 47, Morgan continued to perform throughout his career, staying active on the country music circuit. He also overcame struggles with alcohol and tobacco, and his public struggles with these issues only endeared him further to his loyal fans. In 2011, a documentary titled "I'm Not Dead Yet" chronicled his life, cementing his place as an Australian music legend. Chad Morgan passed away on January 1, 2025, at the age of 91, leaving behind a rich legacy in Australian country music. His contribution to the genre, particularly his blending of comedy and traditional country music, will forever be remembered. His unique style and humor paved the way for future artists, and his influence can still be felt in the Australian country music scene today. Kyle Jacobs. Kyle Jacobs, born on June 26, 1973 in Bloomington, Minnesota, was an American country music songwriter and musician who achieved significant success behind the scenes. Known for his ability to craft deeply emotional, memorable songs, Jacobs made his mark in Nashville's songwriting community. He became a staff writer for Curb Music in 2003, where he honed his craft and began to make a name for himself. His talent for writing songs that resonated with country music fans quickly garnered attention, and his work became a staple in the industry. Jacobs' biggest success came when he co-wrote Garth Brooks' chart-topping hit "More Than a Memory" in 2007, which made history by becoming the first country song to debut at #1 on the Billboard Country Singles chart. His songwriting skills continued to shine as he collaborated with artists like Tim McGraw, Trace Adkins, Kelly Clarkson, and many others. His ability to craft songs that captured both personal and universal emotions solidified his place in country music. In addition to his songwriting, Jacobs was known for his role as a performer. He married country singer Kelly Pickler in 2011, and the couple frequently appeared together in the media, with Kelly's hit reality show I Love Kelly Pickler further solidifying their public personas. Jacobs, though mainly behind the scenes, was an important figure in both the country music songwriting world and public life through his relationship with Pickler. Tragically, Kyle Jacobs passed away on February 17, 2023, at the age of 49. His death, a result of suicide, shocked the country music community. Jacobs' passing left a void in the world of songwriting, and his legacy is forever cemented through his contributions to some of the most impactful country songs of his time. He is remembered not only for his talent, but also for the kindness and support he gave to those around him in the industry. Lulu Roman. Lulu Roman, born Bertha Louise Hell on September 6, 1949, in Pilot Point, Texas, became a household name through her role on the beloved country music television show Hee Haw. Roman's path to fame was far from traditional, as she faced a challenging childhood marked by adversity. Raised in an orphanage and coping with a thyroid condition, Roman's early life was fraught with difficulty, but she found her passion in performing. She adopted the name Lulu during her early career as a performer in Dallas nightclubs, where she quickly gained recognition for her comedic talents and stage presence. Roman's big break came when she was cast on Hee Haw, where her combination of humor and musical ability made her a standout. She became famous for her comedic sketches, often playing exaggerated versions of rural Southern women, and her unique voice made her a favorite among viewers. While on the show, she also struggled with substance abuse, but her faith and determination ultimately helped her turn her life around. After her battle with addiction, Roman found solace in Christianity, which led her to a successful career in Southern gospel music. She released over a dozen gospel albums, winning a Dove Award in 1985, and was inducted into the Country Gospel Music Hall of Fame in 1999. Roman's life story is one of incredible transformation from a troubled youth to a beloved entertainer and gospel singer. She also acted in films and TV shows and worked with Compassion International to promote charitable causes. Despite the challenges she faced, her authenticity, humor, and deep faith became central to her career. Lulu Roman passed away on April 23, 2025 at the age of 78 from heart failure at her home in Bellingham, Washington. Her legacy as a talented singer, comedian, and gospel artist remains intact, and her influence on country and gospel music will continue to inspire future generations. Roman's journey from hardship to fame and redemption serves as a testament to her strength and resilience. Michael Rhodes. Michael Rhodes, born on July 16, 1953, was a highly respected and influential bassist in the country music world. Over the course of his long career, Rhodes became one of Nashville's go-to session musicians, playing on countless hit albums and contributing to the success of numerous country legends. Known for his exceptional technical ability and deep musical instincts, Rhodes became one of the most sought-after bass players in the industry. Rhodes's career began in the 1970s when he moved to Nashville and quickly made a name for himself in the session scene. His skillful bass lines appeared on albums by artists like Vince Gill, Rodney Crowell, Dolly Parton, Reba McEntire, and Lee Ann Womack. He was a cornerstone of many iconic country records, and his distinctive sound was a hallmark of Nashville's music during the 80s and 90s. As a session player, Rhodes was known for his versatility, moving seamlessly from traditional country to rock, blues, and pop influences. Rhodes's contributions to the music industry were not limited to session work. He also played with top-tier artists on tour, becoming an integral part of their live performances. His steady and soulful bass playing earned him the admiration of fellow musicians and artists alike. In 2019, he was inducted into the Musicians Hall of Fame, cementing his place in country music history. Tragically, Michael Rhodes passed away on March 4, 2023 at the age of 69. He had been battling health issues leading up to his death, which was a loss felt deeply in the country music community. Rhodes's passing left a significant void in Nashville's music scene, but his influence continues to resonate through the albums he played on. His legacy as one of the best session bass players in country music is undeniable, and his contributions to the genre will never be forgotten. Joel Saunier. Joel Saunier, born on September 2, 1946 in Rayne, Louisiana, was a pioneering figure in the Cajun and country music scenes. Known for his mastery of the accordion, Saunier's blend of Cajun country and Western influences brought a unique sound to the genre, and his career spanned over 5 decades. Growing up in the heart of Louisiana's Cajun country, Saunier was immersed in the sounds of traditional Cajun music, which he would later merge with the broader country music world, giving him a distinctive place in the industry. Saunier's musical journey began early when he learned to play the accordion at a young age. He quickly became a fixture in the Cajun music community, but it wasn't until the 1970s that he began to gain national recognition. In 1979, Saunier signed with the legendary label Rounder Records, where he released his debut album Joel Saunier and the Louisiana Aces. His talent for blending the fast-paced rhythms of Cajun music with the storytelling nature of country made him an immediate favorite among fans of both genres. Songs like Tear-Stained Letter and No More One More Time gained significant attention and solidified Saunier's place in country music. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Saunier's career flourished. He was nominated for multiple Grammy Awards and was recognized as one of the foremost ambassadors of Cajun music. His collaborations with other artists, including recording sessions and live performances, expanded his influence in both the country and Cajun music communities. Saunier's impact went beyond music as he helped bridge the gap between these two worlds, introducing audiences to the richness of Louisiana's Cajun culture. Sadly, Joel Saunier passed away on January 13, 2024, at the age of 77 following a heart attack. His legacy remains alive through his music, which continues to be celebrated by fans and musicians alike. Saunier's contributions to both Cajun and country music ensured that his distinctive accordion sound would leave a lasting mark on the music world, and his name will forever be synonymous with the rich cultural tradition of Louisiana. Duane Eddy. Duane Eddy, born April 26, 1938, in Corning, New York, was a pioneering figure in the development of rock and roll and instrumental rock music. Known for his signature twangy guitar sound, Eddy's music became synonymous with the 1950s and 1960s instrumental rock genre. His innovative use of the lower strings of his guitar, combined with his use of reverb and echo effects, gave his music a distinctive driving sound that captured the essence of the era. Eddy's breakthrough came in 1958 with the release of Rebel Rouser, a song that would become his most famous hit, and is often credited with helping shape the rock and roll sound. It was an instrumental piece that featured his signature guitar style, and it became a top 10 hit on the Billboard charts. Following this success, Eddy released a string of hits including Peter Gunn, Because They're Young, and 40 Miles of Bad Road, each showcasing his ability to blend rock pop and instrumental themes with catchy, memorable melodies. Over his long career, Duane Eddy sold millions of records and influenced a generation of musicians, including guitar legends like George Harrison of the Beatles and Bruce Springsteen. His innovative guitar work, marked by the use of deep echo and reverberation, became a cornerstone of early rock music. Despite the shifting musical landscape in the 1960s, Eddy's influence remained undeniable, and his instrumental style continued to resonate through the decades. Duane Eddy's contributions to rock and roll were widely recognized with his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994. He continued to perform throughout his career, captivating audiences with his timeless sound. Sadly, Duane Eddy passed away from cancer on April 30, 2024, just days after his 86th birthday. His passing marked the end of an era for instrumental rock, but his legacy as one of the foundational figures of rock and roll will endure forever. Irv Woolsey. Irv Woolsey, born in 1943, was a veteran music industry promoter and manager who played a crucial role in shaping the careers of some of country music's biggest stars. Woolsey's career in the music business began in the 1970s when he first met George Strait, a moment that would define both his career and Strait's. Woolsey, recognizing Strait's immense talent, played a key role in launching his career, helping the young artist secure a deal with MCA Records and supporting him throughout his rise to fame. As George Strait's manager, Woolsey was instrumental in shaping Strait's path to becoming one of the most successful and enduring country music artists in history. Under his guidance, Strait released a string of hit albums and singles including Unwound and Fool-Hearted Memory, both of which became huge successes. Woolsey was known for his steadfast loyalty to his artists and his ability to understand their needs both professionally and personally, which helped create long-lasting, productive partnerships. Beyond his work with Straight Woolsey, also managed other notable country artists, including Dierks Bentley, Ronnie Milsap, and Clay Walker. His expertise in artist management and his deep understanding of the country music scene allowed him to successfully navigate the complexities of the industry, making him a highly respected figure in Nashville. Irv Woolsey's contributions to the music industry extended beyond his management work. He also founded his own company, Irv Woolsey Enterprises, which helped support and guide the careers of rising stars. Woolsey's commitment to preserving artistic freedom for his clients and his understanding of the business side of music made him a key figure in Nashville. Sadly, Irv Woolsey passed away on March 20th, 2024 at the age of 80 after a series of complications following surgery. His death marked the loss of one of country music's most dedicated and influential managers. Woolsey's legacy lives on through the enduring careers of the artists he helped build, and his impact on the music industry will be remembered for years to come. Mark James. Mark James, born Francis Zambone on January 17, 1941 in Houston, Texas, was a celebrated American songwriter whose work left a significant mark on both pop and country music. He is best known for penning timeless hits such as Suspicious Minds and Always on My Mind, songs that became major successes for Elvis Presley and Willie Nelson respectively. His ability to craft deeply emotional lyrics, combined with unforgettable melodies, made him one of the most influential songwriters of his era. James's musical journey began in the early 1960s when he started performing in local clubs and recording songs in Houston. However, it was his songwriting that truly set him apart. His breakthrough came when Elvis Presley recorded Suspicious Minds in 1969, which became one of Presley's most iconic hits, and a defining moment in both James's career and the evolution of country-infused pop music. The song's haunting lyrics about trust and betrayal resonated deeply with audiences, and its success catapulted James into the spotlight. Following the success of Suspicious Minds, James continued to write and collaborate with top artists, including the legendary Willie Nelson, whose recording of Always on My Mind became one of his most enduring songs. In addition to his work with Presley and Nelson, James's songs were also performed by artists like Brenda Lee B.J. Thomas and the Bee Gees. His ability to blend country pop and rock influences into something unique helped shape the sound of modern American music. Mark James's career continued to flourish, earning him several accolades, including BMI awards and recognition for his songwriting prowess. Despite his success, James remained humble and focused on his craft, consistently writing songs that captured the complexity of human emotion. He passed away on June 8, 2024 at the age of 83, leaving behind a remarkable legacy as one of America's greatest songwriters. His contributions to the music industry will never be forgotten. Margot Smith. Margot Smith, born on March 31, 1949 in Ohio, was an American country and Christian music singer-songwriter known for her distinctive yodeling voice and her success in the 1970s and 1980s. Smith's rise to fame came with her powerful and emotional performances, which blended country music with elements of gospel and pop. She was affectionately known as the Tennessee Yodeler, a title that highlighted her unique ability to infuse traditional country with a yodeling style that captivated audiences. Smith began her career in the early 1970s, and her debut album, I'm a Lady, 1971, set the tone for what would become a successful career in country music. Her music was characterized by both commercial appeal and heartfelt storytelling, with her songs often touching on themes of love, heartbreak, and resilience. Smith's distinctive sound, particularly her ability to yodel, made her stand out in a male-dominated genre, and she quickly became a fan favorite. Her breakthrough came in 1975 when she signed with 20th Century Fox Records and released There I Said It, which became a major hit on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart. Following this success, she released several more hits, including Take My Breath Away and Still a Woman. Her success in the 1970s and 1980s earned her recognition as one of the prominent female country singers of her time. In the 1990s, Smith shifted her focus to Christian music, releasing gospel albums that showcased her strong faith and commitment to spreading positive messages through her music. She was inducted into the Christian Music Hall of Fame in 1999 and continued to record and perform for her growing Christian audience. Sadly, Margot Smith passed away in 2024 at the age of 84 after a stroke. Her legacy remains intact through her impactful contributions to country and gospel music. Smith's voice and her pioneering role as a female artist in country music will forever be remembered by fans and fellow musicians alike. Joe Scaife. Joe Scaife, born on July 12, 1956 in Nashville, Tennessee, was an influential American music producer, engineer, and songwriter whose impact on the country music industry cannot be overstated. Over the span of his 25-year career, Scaife contributed to the creation of some of country music's most iconic tracks and was instrumental in shaping the careers of several major artists. Known for his keen ear and ability to spot talent, Scaife was a key figure in the Nashville music scene, earning a reputation as one of the top producers in the industry. Scaife's career began in the late 1970s, and by the 1980s, he was firmly established as a sought-after producer. His work as a producer and engineer helped artists such as K.T. Osland, Billy Ray Cyrus, and Gretchen Wilson achieve mainstream success. One of his most significant contributions came in the early 90s with his involvement in producing hits like Achy Breaky Heart for Billy Ray Cyrus, which helped catapult him to international fame. Throughout his career, Scaife displayed a remarkable ability to blend traditional country elements with modern influences, creating timeless hits that resonated with a wide audience. His work was not only about commercial success, but also about fostering authentic musical expression. Scaife's legacy also includes helping to shape the career of countless rising stars by producing albums that were both artistically rich and commercially successful. In addition to his work as a producer, Scaife was deeply involved in the Nashville music community, having founded the Cecil Scaife Endowed Scholarship at Belmont University to support students pursuing careers in music business. He also helped establish the Mike Curb College of Entertainment and Music Business. Scaife's work, which spanned genres from country to pop, solidified his position as a major figure in the music industry. Sadly, Joe Scaife passed away on June 12, 2024 at the age of 68. His contributions to country music, both through his work with established artists and his nurturing of new talent, remain a lasting part of his legacy. Ronnie Stoneman. Ronnie Stoneman, born on May 5, 1938 in Nashville, Tennessee, was a pioneering figure in country and bluegrass music, best known for her role as a banjo player and comedian on the long-running television variety show Hee Haw. Stoneman was a key member of the Stoneman Family Band, which became one of the most popular and influential acts in early country music. Growing up in a musical family, Ronnie was deeply immersed in the traditional sounds of bluegrass and country, which would shape her unique style as a musician. Stoneman's rise to fame came in the late 1950s when the Stoneman Family Band, which featured Ronnie and her siblings, performed on various television shows, including Arthur Godfrey's Talent Scouts. The group's popularity skyrocketed after they were invited to perform on the Grand Ole Opry and soon became fixtures in Nashville's music scene. Ronnie's exceptional banjo playing and strong vocal ability earned her recognition as one of the most talented female musicians in the bluegrass genre. In addition to her musical talent, Ronnie became a household name as a comedic performer on Hee Haw, where she played the character of Ida Lee Nagger. This role, filled with her signature humor and charm, made her a beloved figure on the show, which aired from 1969 to 1992. Stoneman's ability to combine her musical talents with comedy endeared her to millions of viewers and solidified her place as one of country music's most memorable personalities. After the end of Hee Haw, Ronnie Stoneman continued to perform and record music, often with her sister Donna. She was inducted into the International Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame in 2021, honoring her long-standing contributions to the genre. Ronnie Stoneman passed away on February 22, 2024 at the age of 85. Her passing marked the end of an era for the Stoneman family and the Hee Haw legacy. But her music and influence on country and bluegrass will continue to resonate for generations to come. John David Souther, J.D. Souther. John David Souther, known professionally as J.D. Souther, was born on November 2, 1945 in Detroit, Michigan, and is best known as a pioneering figure in the country rock genre. Souther's career spanned decades, with his contributions deeply influencing the sound of 1970s and 1980s Americana and country rock. His distinctive blend of rock country and folk made him a key player in the rise of the genre and a beloved figure among fans of classic American music. Souther's musical career began in the mid-1960s, but it was his work as a solo artist and songwriter in the 1970s that propelled him to fame. He was a key member of the country rock scene, with songs like Best of My Love and Victim of Love, both of which became huge hits for the Eagles. In fact, Souther's collaborations with Glenn Frey and Don Henley of the Eagles were instrumental in shaping the band's sound during its most successful years. His contributions as a songwriter and his work with the Eagles earned him a reputation as one of the top songwriters in the industry. J.D. Souther also enjoyed success as a solo artist, releasing several albums throughout his career, with John David Souther, 1972, and You're Only Lonely, 1979, being some of his most notable works. His voice, rich with emotional depth, was complemented by his ability to write songs that spoke to both personal and universal experiences. Souther's music, known for its introspective lyrics and soothing melodies, resonated with listeners and earned him a devoted fan base. In addition to his musical success, Souther was briefly a member of the supergroup the Souther-Hillman-Furay Band, further cementing his place in the country rock legacy. Souther's influence extended beyond his own albums, as he continued to write and collaborate with other artists until his passing. J.D. Souther passed away on September 17, 2024, at the age of 78, leaving behind a rich catalog of work that continues to influence artists across genres. His contributions to the country rock sound and his role in shaping the music of the 1970s will forever be remembered. Joe Bonsall. Joe Bonsall, born on May 24, 1948, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, is best known as the tenor vocalist for the Oak Ridge Boys, a legendary country and gospel group that made a profound impact on the country music world. Joining the Oak Ridge Boys in 1973, Bonsall helped propel the group to international fame, contributing his distinct, smooth tenor voice to the group's unmistakable sound. Bonsall's career with the Oak Ridge Boys is marked by numerous chart-topping hits, including their most famous song, Elvira, which became a massive crossover hit in 1981. The infectious Papa Maumo chorus and Bonsall's powerful vocals were central to the success of the song, which earned the group their first Grammy Award. The Oak Ridge Boys' blend of country gospel and pop made them one of the most versatile and successful groups in the history of country music, with several other hits such as Thank God for Kids and American Made, where Bonsall's vocals continued to shine. In addition to his work with the Oak Ridge Boys, Bonsall is also an accomplished author, having written several books. His series of children's books, the Molly Books, focused on teaching children valuable lessons and was widely praised. Bonsall's love for storytelling extended beyond his music, and he remained a dedicated advocate for children's education throughout his career. He also published his memoir, I See Myself, The Joe Bonsall Story, sharing the highs and lows of his life in music and personal challenges. Despite suffering from a pulmonary embolism in 2022, which led him to miss several performances, Bonsall continued to perform with the Oak Ridge Boys into 2023. In 2024, after announcing his retirement due to his diagnosis of ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, Bonsall's health declined, and he passed away on July 9, 2024, at the age of 76. His death marked the end of an era for the Oak Ridge Boys, but his legacy lives on through his extensive contributions to country and gospel music. His beautiful voice, lasting impact on the genre, and devotion to both his fans and family ensure his place in the annals of country music history. Kris Kristofferson. Kris Kristofferson, born on June 22, 1936 in Brownsville, Texas, is one of the most revered figures in American country music. A singer, songwriter, and actor, Kristofferson is best known for his deeply introspective and poetic lyrics, which captured the complexity of human emotions and the struggles of everyday life. His career spans several decades and genres, but it is his contributions to country and outlaw country music that have earned him lasting acclaim. Kristofferson's rise to fame began in the late 1960s, when he moved to Nashville to pursue a career in songwriting. His big break came when his song "Me and Bobby McGee" was recorded by Janis Joplin in 1971. The song became a massive hit, and its success helped launch Kristofferson's career as a recording artist. Over the years, he continued to write iconic songs such as "Help Me Make It Through the Night" for the Good Times and "Sunday Morning Coming Down," which became anthems of country and folk music. As an artist, Kristofferson's music blended country, folk, rock, and gospel influences, creating a sound that resonated deeply with audiences. His introspective lyrics, often exploring themes of love loss and redemption, made him a central figure in the outlaw country movement of the 1970s, alongside artists like Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash. His distinctive voice and raw emotional delivery endeared him to fans and critics alike. In addition to his music career, Kristofferson also enjoyed success as an actor, appearing in films such as A Star is Born, 1976, Convoy 1978, and Heaven's Gate 1980. His acting career earned him a Golden Globe Award and cemented his status as a multifaceted artist. Kris Kristofferson passed away on March 19, 2024, at the age of 87. His death marked the end of an era for country music, as he was one of the last remaining legends from the golden age of outlaw country. His songs continue to resonate with generations of fans, ensuring his place in the pantheon of American music legends. Toby Keith. Toby Keith, born on July 8, 1961 in Clinton, Oklahoma, was one of the most successful and influential country music artists of the late 20th and early 21st centuries. Known for his patriotic anthems, rowdy party songs, and heartfelt ballads, Keith became a household name with his unique blend of traditional country music and modern radio-friendly pop country elements. His career has spanned over 3 decades, and he has sold over 40 million albums worldwide, making him one of the best-selling country artists in history. Keith's rise to fame began in the 1990s, when he signed with Mercury Nashville and released his self-titled debut album in 1993. His breakout hit, "Should Have Been a Cowboy," became the most played country song of the 1990s and launched his career into the stratosphere. Following this success, Keith's string of hits continued with songs like "How Do You Like Me Now," courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. "The Angry American and I Love This Bar," which became staples in the country music landscape. His songs often celebrated American pride, blue-collar values, and living life to the fullest. In addition to his musical success, Toby Keith has had a significant impact on the music industry as an entrepreneur. He founded his own label, Show Dog Nashville, in 2005, which allowed him to maintain creative control over his music and further solidify his position as a power player in country music. Keith's influence extended beyond music, as he became a philanthropist, supporting causes like children's hospitals and veterans' charities, as well as performing for U.S. troops overseas. Tragically, Toby Keith passed away on February 5, 2024, at the age of 61 after battling stomach cancer. His death was met with an outpouring of grief from fans and the country music community, as he was known for his larger-than-life persona both on and off the stage. His legacy as a pioneer of modern country music, along with his bold, unapologetic style, ensures that Toby Keith's music will live on for generations to come. Wayland Holyfield. Wayland Holyfield, born in Malvern, Arkansas on February 15, 1942, was an esteemed American country music songwriter whose work left an indelible mark on the genre. A key figure in Nashville's songwriting community, Holyfield's career spanned several decades, during which he became known for his ability to capture the essence of rural life and emotional storytelling. His songs often explored themes of love loss and personal reflection, resonating deeply with country music audiences. Holyfield's journey into the world of songwriting began in the early 1970s when he moved to Nashville to pursue a career in music. By the mid-1970s, he had secured a publishing deal and began working with top country artists. His breakthrough came with the release of Redneck's White Sox and Blue Ribbon Beer, a song that became a major hit for Johnny Russell in 1973. This marked the beginning of a successful songwriting career that would go on to produce many other timeless hits. One of Holyfield's most significant accomplishments was penning "You're My Best Friend," which became a #1 hit for Don Williams in 1975. The song is considered one of Williams's signature tunes, and it is regarded as a classic in the country music canon. Holyfield continued to write hits throughout the 1970s and 1980s, with songs like Some Broken Hearts Never Mend and Could I Have This Dance, which were performed by a wide range of country legends, including Anne Murray and George Strait. Beyond his achievements as a songwriter, Holyfield was deeply involved in the Nashville Songwriters Association and ASCAP, where he worked to protect the rights of songwriters and musicians. His influence in the industry extended to his advocacy for the preservation of traditional country music. Wayland Holyfield passed away on May 6, 2024, at the age of 82. His death marked the loss of a respected figure in the world of country music, but his legacy lives on through his songs, which continue to be celebrated and performed by artists across generations. Holyfield's contributions to the country music genre ensure that his name will be remembered as one of the great songwriting talents of his time. Their contributions to country music are undeniable, but have they all truly received the recognition they deserve? From Wayland Holyfield's heartfelt songwriting to the larger-than-life persona of Toby Keith, these legends helped shape the genre and left behind legacies that continue to resonate today. But what do you think? Are there still untold stories or overlooked moments in their careers? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Uncovered Tinseltown, Uncovered for more fascinating insights into the lives of music's most iconic figures. Your opinion matters.